What's up YouTube, Chicho Gaming back with another Minecraft tutorial, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a hidden or secret door. The purpose of this door is to pretty much hide your house, a mine that you have, or anything that you don't want people to see that normally you'd have to use a door to get into. In this example I've just built a house into this cliff or wall in front of me, and I'm just wanting to hide it from friends. It's really easy to make, there's not many resources required, and the circuitry behind it is really quite simple. So all I've done is pretty much put a lever that is just hidden behind this block here. Once again, you can make it an extra block down if you want it more hidden, but I've just done it really simple here just to show you. So once you hit that lever there, it opens those 4 blocks up, which leads you into your house or the area that you've hidden. Once you get into your house, which I have just quickly made for the purpose of this video, there is another lever inside. You can place this lever wherever you want, but in this example I have it on the left. Obviously the door is still open from when we opened it, however if you hit this lever again, it will close the door and once again become undetectable from the outside. Once you hit that lever one more time, it reopens the door for you to exit when you're ready. And then once you're outside, just hit that small lever in front again and it will be undetectable again. In this video I'm just going to show you quickly how to make this undetectable door, and I'll show you the circuitry and everything behind it. I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, this is all the circuitry and all the resources that you will need to create the hidden or secret door. I've color coded using different color wools so you know the depths of the circuitry or how many blocks down you have to go to place the circuitry, and I've made sort of a key here just so you understand how deep all the circuitry is. So for example, at ground level where we are standing now, it is dirt, which is 1 block dug down, or the first block. Then 2 blocks down you have light blue, then 3 blocks down you have light green, and then 4 blocks down you have pink. So just to give you an idea, at the top surface here, which is dirt, you have the circuitry on top, and then 2 blocks down from that is the blue, then 3 blocks down is the green, and then on the 4th block down is the pink. Once again, I'll just jump in the air so you can see the circuitry a bit easier, and once again, this is your reference point and will be my reference point throughout the creation of the video, just so you get an idea of where everything is, or in case you get lost, you can reference it. Just quickly, with one part of the circuitry, which is the lever that you see at the start to activate it, there is just 1 block of redstone underneath that blue block of wool where the lever is, just in case you couldn't see it when I was in the air. So now we're ready to start making the door. What you'll need to start making this hidden door are the following items. You will need 2 redstone repeaters, 2 levers, 34 pieces of redstone, 4 sticky pistons, and in my case I'm just using torches to light it up to help you see it easier, and the materials in which you are building your house out of. For example, I've done it into the wall, so I'm just going to use stone. So once you have all your items, make sure that you have all of these items if you are in survival mode. However, I'm in creative mode, so you won't see them being reduced. So what I've done here is dug out the first 4 blocks, or the first 4 entranceway blocks into my room. So what you're going to want to do there is now place the sticky pistons. So what we're going to do is dig another 1 block back from there, all those 4 blocks, and then place your sticky pistons 2 blocks back on either side of where you just dug. Once you have done this, you're going to want to start making the circuitry to connect these sticky pistons on either side up. So what you're going to want to do is dig another 2 blocks back from that entranceway, all 4 of those blocks, and then once you've done this, you're going to want to dig these blocks here 2 back. So 1 there, 2 there, and do the exact same thing on the other side. Once you've done this, you're going to want to connect this piston here and this piston here, which are the 2 bottommost pistons together. Now to do that, we have to make a small hole area here. So when you lay the footing down or walkway down, the pathway down into your room, you can't see the circuitry. So what you're going to want to do is on this corner here, just 1 away from the piston, dig 1 block down, Then next to that, on that wall base, you're going to want to dig 2 down. Then from that, you're going to want to dig 3 down. Once you've done that, repeat the same thing on the other side. So 1 block away from the sticky piston, you dig 1 down, and then on the next one, you dig 2 down, and the one after that, make sure you dig 3 down. Once you've done this, you're going to use some redstone just to connect those 2 bottommost pistons together. So go ahead and do that now. Place all the redstone in the areas we just dug out to connect those 2 pistons together. Once you've done this, we're going to want to connect this piston and this piston together, which are the 2 topmost pistons in this circuit. So to do that, you're going to want to dig 2 more back on either side of those pistons. And once you've done this, you're going to want to go behind the pistons and dig these 2 blocks away on either side. Once you've done this, you're going to start connecting the top 2 pistons together on either side. So to do this, what you're going to want to do is place 1 block of stone or whatever material you're using behind the piston. The bottommost piston, sorry. Once you've done this, you're going to want to connect those 2 pistons together on either side. So to do this, we're going to place a piece of redstone on that top block we just placed, and then around the back, just to connect these 2 circuits for the bottom and the top piston together on this side. Once you've done this, repeat the same thing on the back side, and then you'll have all the pistons connected to 1 circuit. What you're going to want to do now is create the lever that will activate the circuit. So in the example that I showed you, my lever was just here. So what you're going to want to do is dig 3 blocks down where your lever is, and then you're going to want to dig 3 blocks down in this whole area here where your walkway is. So once you've done this, what we're going to do is use this area to connect the circuit to the lever. Now what you're going to want to do is place 1 block of redstone or 1 piece of redstone at that 3rd level that we just dug down on, underneath where your lever is going to be placed. Once you've done this, you want to place 1 block of stone or whatever material you're using on top of that redstone where your lever is going to be placed. For example, mine was placed here. Once you've done this, you're going to want to connect the circuitry from the lever to the sticky pistons to make sure it activates. So to do this, what you're going to want to do is place 1 block of redstone, and then you're going to get a redstone repeater, and make sure that when you place it, your behind you is facing where the lever is. So my back is to the lever, and then place it like that, so that those 2 little red, I guess you call them matchsticks, are together on the opposite side of where your lever is, like so. Once you've done that, you want to connect the redstone to these repeaters, and then you have completed your circuit. Once you've completed the circuit, you want to get the material that you were using for your house, in my example stone because it's a wall, and place them in front of those 2 sticky pistons. Once you've done this, you may test the circuit just to see if it works. So once again, hit that lever and those 4 blocks should close. Once those 4 blocks have closed, what you're going to want to do is just cover up all the circuitry just so you can't see it. So when you walk over the area to get into your house, you're not hitting any redstone or you can't see any redstone. So once you've done that, you want to build both the walls up again, just so you can't see the circuitry behind it. So what I'm going to do now is quickly build a small house underneath, just to show you how to get that lever connecting to the lever inside your house. So when this one pushes, it opens, and when you push the other one inside, it closes it again, and vice versa. So now that we have finished the main circuitry for the hidden door, what we're going to want to start to make is the lever inside your mine or your house that will also open and close the door from the inside, because currently all we have is a lever that can close the door and open it from the outside. So to make this, what you're going to want to do is the following. So where I left off, you'd finished this structure right here and created the lever that controls the pistons that open and close the doors. Obviously with all this stone or whatever material you've used, hiding all of the circuitry, which is just here. What you're going to want to do now is go to your mine or your house or if you're creating one, start creating it. I've pre-prepared a small house just to show you as an example for the circuitry. So obviously when you go into your house, and if you guys wanted to make this house yourselves, the dimensions of it are 7 deep, so this wall here is 7 blocks deep by 10 blocks wide, which is this wall here, by 3 blocks high. So this is just a very simple house, just as an example to show you the circuitry. Once again, you can use it for anything you want. For example, if these stairs were going all the way down to a mine, you can place the lever here or anywhere along that staircase to the mine. However, keep in mind, the closer that you place the lever to the circuitry, the easier it is to make the circuit. So what you're going to want to do first, before you create your lever, in my case I'm going to be placing the lever here, is you're going to want to measure how far all the circuitry is from where that lever is going to be placed. So what you're going to do is count the blocks from the bottommost circuitry that were created, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from the back wall, and then you're going to want to count how many blocks deep it is, or how many blocks wide it is, which is 1, 2, 3 blocks wide. So what we're going to want to do now is first go to where your lever is going to be placed and knock 3 blocks back. Once you've done this, you're going to want to clear these 3 blocks as far as we counted deep, which is 1, 2, and 3 blocks deep. What you're going to want to do, it's simpler than counting, it can save you time as long as you measure the width to the circuitry from where your room starts. You just go to that 3rd block where we found it was, and keep knocking the blocks back until you find your circuitry. In my case, it was 5 blocks back. Once you've done this, you're going to want to start creating the circuitry. So to create the circuitry, place 1 block of redstone connecting your main circuit to your new lever. So once you've placed that block, you want to place a redstone repeater in front of that circuit. And once you've placed this redstone repeater, once again make sure those 2 matchsticks are facing the staircase that you've created over there. You don't want these 2 matchsticks the opposite way, otherwise this circuit will not work. So once again, make sure those 2 matchsticks are facing opposite the lever, which will be placed here. So once you've done that, you're going to want to start continuing the redstone trail to that back wall. Once you've done that, you're going to want to continue placing the redstone along that back wall that you stare at from where your lever will be. Once you've done this, you're going to want to place 1 block of any of the material that you're using. In my case, I'm using stone, and you're going to want to place a block of redstone on top of that. Once you've done this, get whatever material your wall or your mine or whatever you're using the hidden door to hide is made out of, and place it all there to cover up the circuitry there. Once you've done this, place your lever on the 2nd block from the bottom, and that should activate and deactivate your door. For example, when I hit the lever, it closes the door, as you can see, and when I hit it again, it opens it. So once again, just cover up that circuitry there, and now you are complete. So what you will have now when you are finished is the hidden door. So once again, once it is closed and is pretty much undetectable. If you clear away some of this stuff or have it with your door, they can't really see that it's there or can't notice, like I showed you over there in the example. And when you come up to your door, you hit the lever once to open it, walk inside your mine or house or whatever it is, and then hit this lever inside of your house to close it again, so it is undetectable. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was extremely helpful for you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks guys.